Is Nigel Farage working for Team Trump? Hello friends, there is a deeply neglected question in British politics that, given Farage's ambitions, urgently needs to be addressed. Who does the MP for Clacton actually work for? While Nigel Farage was elected to represent 78,000 people in Essex in July 2024, his actions over the last 20 months suggest his primary loyalty lies across the Atlantic. It seems very likely that Farage is a de facto member of Team Trump and is prioritizing the American Republican agenda over his duties to his constituents and our Parliament. Farage's involvement in Donald Trump's campaigns isn't just a hobby, it's a primary occupation. He has been a fixture in 3 consecutive Trump campaigns, but his 2024 and 2025 activity reached new heights, with massive neglect of his constituents. On US election night in November 2024, while major UK legislation was being debated, Farage preferred to be at Trump's Mar-a-Lago compound, and this brings in massive paychecks. In March 2026, Farage collected £27,856 for a 12-hour trip to the US to address the Club for Growth, a pro-Trump lobby group. He has exploited his Oval Office access, continuing to leverage his private relationship with Trump, frequently posting photos from the Oval Office as if he were an official envoy, despite having no UK government mandate to do so, and pursuing private agendas that may be detrimental to our international standing and economy. His lack of presence in his constituency and attendance in Parliament has led to him earning the nickname the Clacton Mirage. Farage is so busy in the US that his parliamentary attendance is pathetic. As of March 2026, Farage's parliamentary attendance is roughly 33.5%. To put that in perspective, leaders of smaller parties like Carla Denyer have attended over 200 votes. Farage has attended fewer than 100. Farage famously refused to hold face-to-face surgeries in Clacton, claiming bogus security concerns that the Speaker's office later clarified did not originate with him. I would say that he treats the US as a side hustle, but it's painfully clear that it's his main hustle. Since his election, Farage has earned over £1.48 million in outside income from US speaking gigs, GB News, and his controversial videos on Cameo, making him the highest earning MP in Parliament, while he spends hundreds of hours away from his seat. Who are reforms policies for? Britain or America? Farage's policy platform often appears designed to benefit the US Republican agenda and, despite Farage's avowed reverence for this, fought at the expense of UK sovereignty. They want to commit agricultural sabotage. Farage advocates for a US trade deal that would force the UK to accept lower American food standards. This would benefit US big agriculture, while potentially bankrupting our British farmers. Farage indulges in anti-diplomatic undermining of the UK. In early 2026, he criticised UK civil liberties before a US congressional committee, comparing Britain to North Korea. This isn't the rhetoric of a British patriot, it is the talking point of a Republican operative looking to score points in Washington. In conclusion, while Nigel Farage is a Member of Parliament by title, his actions define him as a lobbyist for the Trump administration. With a 34% attendance rate, 17 breaches of the Parliamentary Code of Conduct for late financial declarations, and over £151,000 spent on donor-funded flights to America, the evidence is clear. Nigel Farage has left Clacton behind to serve on Team Trump. He isn't working for the British people, he's working for his own transatlantic brand, and would continue to do so if elected Prime Minister. I would not pay too much attention to reports of a fallout between Farage and Trump. This is most likely a convenient ploy to help Reform UK maintain their popularity while Trump is unpopular for Iran. Farage has not announced any change to his MAGA-like plans for Britain. Well friends, I hope this helps clarify where Reform UK's true loyalties lie. It's fairly clear that a vote for Farage is likely to result in an attempt to enforce Trumpist changes to the UK with equivalent impacts on administration, personal freedoms, general well-being and the NHS. Such chaos as we have already seen in the few local councils that have fallen to Reform. Anyway, stay sharp and well everyone. Don't trust the algorithm and be alert for the bots and trolls. And I apologise for any subtitle anomalies. I have an eccentric app